Okay guys, and welcome back to the third part of the customer billing system tutorial. Now what I'm trying to achieve is when I click on each of these checkbox, I would like them to enable these and get rid of the content in there if you intend to enter number of Kim's cake or Carrot's cake. So let's exit first, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in right here, right click on it, let's go to event, action, perform, and right in there. Okay, there we go, right here. The first thing I'm going to do is I might as well use a conditional statement, that is using if statement. So if let's get the name of this, that is the name of the dot is selected, enter parentheses there, and now enter a curly braces here, press enter, and right underneath, so that is carrot cake, so it's going to be JTXT Kim, actually it's not carry, dot set enable, so in this case we're going to make the value true, right? And the next thing is I'm going to copy this because we just want to make it true. Then the next one is going to be dot set text, get rid of the whatever text content we have in there. Then finally I would like it to dot request focus, so the F we have to be in uppercase though, it's case sensitive there. Okay, supposing I uncheck this, so I'm going to use else, enter a curly braces, come right down here. So the next one is going to be jQuery dot set enable, so in this case it's going to become false, so let's enter false in there, and the text content need to be 0. There we go, just enter a 0 there we go. So I'm going to copy this and just repeat exactly the same thing for the next one, and the next one here is Carrot's cake. So let's go to event, action, perform, right inside Carrot's cake, paste that and just change the name around as Carrot's cake there, and this one is going to be Carry. Text is carry. Alright, so come right down here, change this. So let's try out this too and see how it's going to look like. Have a good look at the lines of codes. I'm now going to just compile and run. Alright guys, so let's try it out now. Click on Kim's cake, Carrot's cake, that's fine. Okay, so let's copy that and repeat the same thing for the next one. Come right here, let's check out the name of this, that is called JTXT coffee, and this one is called, just right click and enter the details in there. Alright, so come in here, paste, and I'm going to change content in here to coffee, so that becomes coffee here. We have coffee, and I believe you guys get the whole idea now, so I'm going to have to speed that up, else it's going to take a long time. Yeah, so that's all there is to that. Have a good look at it because I'm going to speed it up now. Okay guys, let's try it out. It's now working the way I want, and so if I uncheck, there we go, that's fine. Alright, so all that is left for us to do, supposing let's enable it all and see if the reset will work. There we go, that's fine, everything is working. The only bit that is left is just the total. So now let's exit, and we can also print, and that's good. So let's exit. Yeah, and here those are the lines of codes. So it's just exactly the same lines of code anyway. Let's come down, you see the rest. There we go. There. Okay, just use the same lines of code, but remember to change the name of each object. Okay, now let's try and take care of the total. Okay, let's take care of the total now. So I'm going to exit out, and let's come to the design and double click on the total, or right click and select event, action, perform. So if you guys can still recall, I declare an array there, and the array is called item cost. So the first item cost will be equals to, let's say, double dot, let's go for pass double, and whatever is going to be inside my, I think the first one is jtxt key dots get text. Okay, so whatever is in there, I'm going to multiply that by, let's say, multiply it by 1.50. There, I think this is wrong. Let's see the name of that very particular object. Let's come in here, right click. Yeah, that is in uppercase. Alright then, come right there. So K is uppercase, so it's case sensitive. Okay, that will be dots get text. Right, that is correct. So if you guys can still record this very array is right up here. Let me show it to you, and that is it. That's the array that I'm using now. So let's go back in there. Okay, the next one is carry, so I'm going to just copy that, paste, and I know there's another one for coffee. I have about maybe 10 of those. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Right. Now the next one is carry, and this one is coffee. Right. So let's change the cost of this. So let's say this one is 8, and maybe this one is that, and this. So let's say this one is about, and 2 here. Just gonna put whatever price in there. Okay, let's see, we can always change it around anyway. Now all that is left for me to do is just to get the correct name. So I'm up to here, so this one is swinging, I think. Yeah, copy that, come right back here, number 3, paste that in there. So that's the right name for that. Then the next one, okay, yuck. So I believe you guys get the whole idea now, so I'm going to speed that up and get back to you shortly. Alright, that is it all done. So what I need to do now is to total all of these together. So I'm going to just copy that, paste that in there. That will be array number 10. Array number 10 equals array 0, item 0 plus item number 1 plus item 2 plus 3. Let's plus 4. Let's just say 5 here, so that I have enough room. That'll be 4. So there. I'm going to copy this. Let's come in here, paste that in there. This will be array 10, 11, and this will be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, those are all the price added up. Now the next thing I want to do is, let's say we have, I'm going to say array number 12 and do that. So that will be 12. Let's add up those two. Equals 11 plus 10. Okay, so change this to 10. Now iTotal is a variable declared up there, equals, I'm going to have to convert that to string format. Dot, no, format. Okay, this string, this should be uppercase. Yeah. And let me convert that to pound. So that would be pound, where is it? And that is going to be, let's enter a percentage there, .2. So that will be for 2 decimal place. And what would that be? Comma item 12. This should be item 12 really. Item 12. Let's say we divide that by 100. Okay, there. And the next one is going to be whatever we have in there. Okay, there's a subtotal. I think that might be uppercase. Subtotal equals string value again. I'm going to copy all of these. Just paste it there, and this will become, that's just the subtotal. I'm going to get rid of this. Right. Okay, now the next one is going to be for total. So let's come down here. iTotal equals, let's add up all of these. Grab this, paste that there, and that is uppercase plus whatever we have in the total here. So I'm going to copy this in the tags, I mean, paste that there and just delete one. There. Okay, now I'm now going to assign the value or the cost of everything into JTXT. I think it's TXT, I call it dot, yeah, the x equals, that is for the tags there, and the other one is going to be for, let's say, JTXE as well, subtotal. Now this is for total, and here that's going to be iTotal, subtotal, and now become iSubtotal. There we go. Right, I think that is it for the total. Well, I think we still have to take care of the receipt, but let's run it and see how it looks like. Okay guys, let's enter if whatever value in there or any amount, and then we want about 5 of these. Let's go for Kilburn, 2 of Kilburn, and 5 for Carlton there. Alright, let's click on total. There we go. So when I click on this total, I expect it to show here as well. Okay guys, so all that is left for me now is to enter the details of the customer, everything here. Okay, so I'm going to get that sorted. Let's take care of this receipt. Exit here. Okay, as for the receipts, this is what I've done so far. The first thing I did was to enable the receipt, and here I have set some data for the reference number of the customers for the customer's receipt, the dates to get the date in place, and the time. Okay, and here that's the receipt, but I've only done it just for one, so let's try it out for one. Then if this one works fine, or maybe we should just try it out for 2. So I'm going to copy this. I'll come right down here. Okay, let's paste that somewhere. I'm going to paste it there. Now copy this. So that will be for number 2. I'll maybe make one more, because the other one is just cafe. Cut that and place that one in here. The other one is cafe. Come right down here and enter cafe there. Yeah. So let's select this 2. Shift Alt left. That's it, done. Okay, I have three items in there, so let's run it and see. First of all, compile. Okay, so let's run it now. Right there guys, so let's select any item in here and enter a value there. Let's click on total. There we go. So that is working fine. Alright, let's see what's gonna happen now if I do that. Okay, so that's working fine. Let's reset and exit. Let me go back to my code and see here. Okay, so change the name of this. This will become Carrot's Cake, and this is for coffee. Alright, maybe we should enter the customer's details here. I'm going to copy this and let's enter the customer's name up here somewhere, and the customer's reference as well. So this will be cost. Let's see, what do we have? We have customer's reference. Okay, if we have customer's reference, maybe we, okay, that's fine. Customer's reference and customer's name, copy that, and this one is going to be the name. Maybe we should just use both names. let's see, first name and surname. Okay, back in there. This will be customer's reference. Right, and just enter customer's reference here. Get rid of all of this. Okay. Now I don't think that is there. Then we also have the customer's name. That's for first name. And this will be first name. Surname, sorry about that. Paste that in there. That will be surname. I think that would do for the customer information. We have the reference, we have ticket reference, we have customer first name, surname. All right, so let's complete this. We need more of these. That will be, in total I have 10 of those, so let's enter that in there. 2 more. There. So now we have this, copy that and change this one. And that's for the swinging cake. There we go. I reckon you guys get the whole idea, so I'm going to speed that up as well. Alright, these are the lines of code for the receipt completed now. But there's one more thing I'd like to achieve, and that is, you see this customer's reference, because I already have another reference here. This one I'm going to disable this. Now we have just customer reference and the receipt reference. So what I'm going to do is to right click on, let's go to the form or the frame itself, Windows, yeah, right there. Okay, right here, that is it. So what I'm going to do is, let's say we enter the following lines of codes. Right, I've disabled the customer, and in here you see this very one here, this randomly generated number would now be the number that will be shown in here. And the same thing we apply. Let me copy that. I will copy that straight into the reset button here. So when we reset, another, where is it, customer, there we go, right here. I'm gonna get rid of that again, paste that in there. Yeah, okay, I guess you guys understand what I'm trying to achieve. Disable it. What about clearing it? We can clear whatever is in there anyway, so let's copy this, clear whatever we have in there inside our very customer reference, clear it, and disable it, make sure it's not enabled, and enter a new reference number. So I'm going to run it and we'll see how it looks like. Alright, that's it guys, you see that? So the system actually automatically generates customer reference. So let's enter some details here. Let's say that is Paul Omen, and address, we'll call that number 12, whatever, and the code is HH8. Mobile number, please don't call that number, it's invalid. Email address, right, and let's just enter anything there. Let's look for a country here. We are I from? Okay, let's say I'm English. Now, date of birth, let's make that up. And let's say 2000. ID type, I'm a pilot. Gender, date, and let's say this is on the 1st, and the date 7. Okay, the meal, and they're single. So what do I want here? I want coffee cake, I don't know what that is, and whatever, Black Forest cake, never heard of it. Kilburn cake, I made that up. There, all I just need to do now is click on total. There we go, guys, you see that. So with that, guys, I'm gonna call it the end of this program. I suppose you guys enjoy it, and you all have a nice day now. Bye for now, and please do subscribe and thumbs up.